Coming up in this episode, has Daniel Tupou's next destination been revealed? Ryan Hall commits to Hull KR? As does Isaah with Penrith Panthers. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. L Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Also, please remember that I'm still running my Buy Me a Coffee campaign and also my paypal.me account to help fund a future rugby league project. You guys are the ones that can make a difference to rugby league. Anyway, let's get on with our show. What have we got for you today? Well, first of all, we're having a quick look at the Sydney Roosters as things keep changing at the club. With Joseph Suaalii leaving the club at the end of the 2024 season, the club have seen fit to talk about extending a deal for one of their existing stars. And the talk is about Daniel Tupou, who has been heavily linked with a move to Super League in recent times. With Tupou still yet to sign a deal, this is just speculation at this point, but rumours coming out is that he's set to join keep with the Roosters, with that perhaps few people saw coming. They have already signed Dom Young from 2024. The departure of the Tongan flyer Tupou was becoming increasingly spoke about. Now with Tupou out of contract at the end of 2023 and Suaalii leaving for the Raras at the end of 2024, Tupou is set to fight for his place and sign for an extension with the Chucks despite interest from the aforementioned Super League. According to the Telegraph's David Riccio, he was the one that broke the news. Now, a lot of fans would have thought that the Roosters signed Dom Young, that this was almost certainly the curtain call for Tupou, and that he was basically going to be handing the baton to Young. Riccio said to and on Triple M. He's adamant, and he said, I can tell you that this is not the case. They are in negotiations to re-sign Daniel, who is obviously one of the club's most prolific try scorers. He's only a few tries away from breaking Anthony Minichiello's all-time try scoring record. I think at this point of time I understand it will be a 1-year deal. I don't think it's out of the question that it could be a 2-year deal. It's going to be interesting again knowing that Joseph Suaalii will be at the Roosters in 2024 with the arrival of Dom Young, Daniel Tupou, Joey Manu, Jackson Paulo. It's pretty stacked. He said it will be good news for the Roosters. I expect him to extend his stay at the club. We spoke about the potential of a Super League move for Tupou in a previous episode, and Tupou was one of the people that was pointed at from St. Helens chief executive Mike Rush, as he had previously revealed that the 31-year-old Tupou was offered to the club, and the club was indeed interested. A few names were put forward to us, and Daniel Tupou is someone we would be silly not to be interested in, Rush told the Sydney Morning Herald, while the club was away on World Club duty. But now, with Tupou potentially signing a new deal with the Roosters, any move elsewhere will have to be put off. He's only 31 years old. I honestly thought he was a little bit older than that, but the potential there for 4 seasons in rugby league, either side of the globe, is a potential for him, and one he should be looking at intently. But now, he wants the comfort of staying in Sydney, playing in the NRL, and doing well for the club, I would presume. So, I will expect in the next few days that Daniel Tupou will sign an extension with the Roosters. From a Rooster about to sign a new deal to a former Rooster who has signed a new deal with his new current club, as Hull KR are delighted to confirm Ryan Hall has signed a new one-year extension with the club, keeping the England international at Selwell Group Craven Park until the end of 2024. Hall has become an important part of the Robins three-quarter line in the last 2 seasons, amassing 50 appearances and scoring 33 tries for the Red and White. The 35-year-old has not only impressed in front of the try line, but the number 5's meters out of the back of play and defence have been key to the Robins' most impressive performances over the past 2 seasons. Following his inclusion in England's 2022 World Cup squad, he has shown no signs of stopping as he enters his 17th season as a professional rugby player, having already made 5 appearances this season for Hull KR. Fresh off signing his new one-year extension, Hall was happy to get the deal signed and focus on the season ahead. It's great to get this news out and confirm what I'm doing next year. I still feel good. You don't see many 35-year-old wingers knocking about, but my body feels good and I still feel like I can produce on the field. I've really enjoyed the progression here at Hull KR. I think we've been making big strides that have helped us become a better team all round. I enjoyed being part of that, and hopefully we can keep going on that same trajectory as the club and really achieve something. Hall is on his way to break 400 competitive rugby league first class games in the next couple of games, and also looking to add to his near 270 tries for clubs that he's played for during his career, predominantly Leeds and also Hull KR. He has been an England international 45 times since 2009 and played twice for Great Britain. So with all that experience, it's going to be a plus for the long term when it comes to Hull KR's future. Whether that's on the field or off the field, as plans are not sure with Ryan Hall yet, but could be a positive in the back room. His head coach Willie Peters continued with the praise. We are delighted Ryan has agreed to go around again for another season. Ollie indicated after I got to the club that he wanted to play again next season, and he certainly earned this contract extension. Ryan Hall is a professional who knows his body, and he's a great role model for our younger players on what it takes to be a Super League player. It is a great example that he shows, due to his age, is only a number. While Hull are extremely delighted to get Hall's signature over the line for 2024, there's still a few players that are going to be out of contract come the end of 2023, with the likes of Lachlan Coote, Dean Hadley and Ethan Ryan all off contract, but more noticeably that the fact that both KR favourites Kane Lynette and Sean Kenny Dowell are both off the contract, who make up the left edge with Hall, might be off at the end of the year. It's no secret that the pair, as well as Hall, are in the final years of their contract. Lynette is 34 and Kenny Dowell is 35, which, when you throw in the 35-year-old Hall too, makes up the oldest edge in Super League. It does pose a tricky situation for Peters as he enters his first official recruitment cycle as a Rovers boss. 6 rounds into 2023, and both Lynette and Kenny Dowell are continuing to show no signs of slowing down. Kenny Dowell was instrumental in the wins over Wigan and Salford before his suspension, while Lynette's influence is undoubted. Ask any Rovers fan if they should extend the deals of Kenny Dowell and Lynette, and the result would be almost be unanimously in favour. However, that would pose the reality where KR's entire left edge is deconstructed in one swoop, and a seismic change ushers in the years after. If you're doing a succession plan in any business, let alone a sports team, it's unlikely that you try and replace the 3 such integral people at the same time. So, if the plans are afoot to replace 1 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 3, we'll have to see how that goes. Can't always go on forever, and they are so important to Hull KR, they need to get the right blend. That's something for the future, but for now, Ryan Hall does stay for 2024. And finally, we go back down under, as it has been announced by Penrith Panthers that they have re-signed co-captain Isaah Yeo until the end of the 2027 NRL campaign. Having already been contracted for the 2023 and 2024 seasons, the 2-time Premiership winner is committed his future to the club for an additional 3 years. St John's Tupou Jr. Yeo made his NRL debut against Newcastle in 2014 and won the club's John Farrah award for courage and determination in 2017. The 28-year-old lock has played 199 NRL games for the club, 8 states of origins for the New South Wales Blues, and 5 tests for Australia, including the triumphant World Cup in 2022. Yeo will become the 8th Panther to notch up 200 first-grade games for the club when he celebrates the milestone on Friday night against Canberra at GIO Stadium. As well as leading the Panthers to back-to-back titles, Yeo was named Daly M Lock of the Year in both Premiership seasons, as well as Daly M Captain of the Year for 2022. With Nathan Cleary and Brian Toto already signed with the club until the end of 2027 and James Fisher-Harris until 2026, Yeo's re-signing ensures a core group of international players will remain together on the long-term deals. I couldn't be prouder to re-sign with the club, and I'm excited to see what we will achieve over the next few years, Yeo said. I'm obviously over the moon. I've called the club home since I was 17 years old. To secure my future here until 2027 is something I couldn't be prouder of. I have a young family and we all get to grow up in the area. My fiancée Ash is from Penrith and we're proud to call this place home. This appointment and contract extension gets the stamp of approval from head coach Ivan Cleary after he lost Api Coruscant and Viliami Kikau, who were important players ahead of 2023, with them going to Canterbury and West Tigers respectively. This will be an extremely popular re-signing for the Panthers, Cleary said. Isaah has a huge influence on the team through his own elite level performance, total commitment as a team player, and all tremendous leadership on and off the field. These qualities make him a unique talent that we are very fortunate to have for the years to come. In recent times, with the two aforementioned leaving, Kikau and Coruscant, our Panthers have struggled to keep hold of players like Stephen Crichton and Spencer Leniu for the future. The extension of Isaah Yeo is a big positive for the club in return. He was set to become a free agent on November the 1st later this year, however he put pen to paper on a new deal. There are certain things in life that you have to sacrifice and stay in a to be successful and stay in a competitive team, Yeo said to the Sydney Morning Herald. While there might have been better offers at other clubs, but I feel that what I want to achieve staying at the Penrith within a successful team overrides everything else. It helps signing a contract with a team you feel is going to be successful for the long term. It makes it easier. I still have goals I want to achieve at Penrith, and being a one club player is certainly one of them, Yo said. That overrides a lot of things that you might be able to do at other clubs. The club gave me a chance when I was 17, and it feels like home. I have a growing family too. The whole town suits me to a T. I'm very fortunate to stay here, and looking elsewhere wasn't a priority. My goal is to play 300 games for one club. A top player who's very happy where he is, and his long-term goals are to be a one club player. That's commitment to the cause, and he's a favourite with Ivan Cleary. Clearly, they're all really happy to get this one over the line. We'll have to see what comes of Yo over in the next few years. Will he be as successful as previous Panthers captains? Or will his legacy continue with more trophies to his name? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way in the near future. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's episode in the comment section below, as it's open for business, and we're always looking to find out ways that you can tell us, tell me, on how we can improve the whole platform. It's a good way. But now to the stories. Do you think Yo will be successful at Penrith like I think he might be? To add on to what he's already done. Be clear on that. Ryan Hall, another year at Hull KR. I think that's a good deal all round myself. What do you think? And finally, a Daniel Tupou story. Do you think that he will sign on for the Roosters, or will there be better options for him elsewhere? All opinion at this point. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. And I'll end the episode as I always do by wishing you all the very best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.